An already quiet downtown Portland due to so many people working from home was even quieter Friday, with multiple federal buildings closed because of a threat of potential violence.
I can tell you that the investigation is still going, and we are working to determine whether or not that threat is credible. If the threat is credible, if we determine that there is a true threat to people in Portland, then we will definitely let the public know as soon as possible.
Beth Ann Steele of the FBI wouldn't elaborate on the specifics of the threat, but the Oregonian is reporting that authorities received a tip that a vehicle with explosives would hit a federal building. While KGW has not yet been able to independently confirm that, we did obtain an email the security manager for the city of Portland sent city employees, asking them to leave the downtown area by noon and avoid the area for the entirety of the weekend. Manny Guerra cited scheduled demonstrations, as well as the potential for increases in dangerous or violent activity. The threat comes amidst weeks of demonstrations throughout the Portland area. The most recent protests happening right outside the ICE building on the South Waterfront. We asked the spokesperson for the FBI if the threat against federal buildings is at all connected to the civil unrest in the city.
That is something that is top of mind for everybody, and so we need to determine if there's any linkage, but at this time there doesn't appear to be.
Calling public safety a public activity, the FBI is asking anyone with information about this most recent threat, or any threats for that matter, to reach out to them immediately. I'm Mike Benner for KGW News.